Hello, great day, everybody out there. Welcome to day 5 of this 5-day of rapid results program. Day 5. We're talking today about habits. Let me get down to the nitty-gritty on habits. So, you've gone through day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4, and now today's day 5. And I'm very sure you've noticed a few things about yourself. You're like, wow, this is either going to be very easy or very difficult. Either a little bit in between. If it's a bit difficult, it means you have a lot of old programming coming up to interfere with the new programming you want to instill. This whole process of rapid results really is to change your mindset, is to increase your awareness of your habits currently and to make some changes to those habits. Some people might say how to eliminate the habits. We're not here to eliminate those your habits. They're your habits. You're going to have to eliminate them on your own. I'm here to help you to instill new habits, new programming. And this is what's happened over the past 4 days. If you followed along with everything, you probably have your piece of paper or something as a symbol of what your goal is for the next 30, 60, or 90 days, depending on what you plan to do. So during this time, you've probably come up with some awarenesses. Oh, I need to wake up a little bit more early. I need to watch what I eat, or I need to be more compassionate to my partner, or I need to be more friendly at work. Whatever it is, there are certain things that have come up during this past 3-4 days of you trying to instill these new patterns into you. Even with the affirmation that you're meant to be reciting on a daily basis, if by now you've been reciting it consistently and persistently, you're getting flashes of thought in your mind, which you can take down and use for yourself. But if you're going through it and you're having little hurdles, depending on your level of discipline, if you're somebody who is among the 1% of superior disciplined people on the planet, good for you. Let me know your technique and strategy. I'll pay for it. I need that kind of thing in my life. But since I lack a little bit of discipline and a little bit of disorganization, I'm having to refocus those things. And if you're in the same position, by all means, follow the same things. You want to at least be more aware of certain habits that you want to correct or alter, as the word is a better word, alter, because you want to rewire and then interrupt your pattern. Case in point, for example, if you have a regular way you take a walk, you exercise, you jog, take the opposite route. Do something different. Shock your system. When you're feeling a little bit stuck and stagnant, shock your system. You're trying to wake up a little bit earlier than usual. It's going to be very difficult for some. For some, it'll be very easy. But for some people, like myself, it's a little bit difficult. So I'd have to cheat the system. I'd have to wake up 4 or 5 hours earlier just to give myself that time frame. Yes, I used to have a little bit of a difficulty waking up early in the morning. And then my mentor said, why don't you just wake up at 2 in the morning? I almost told him, are you crazy? He said, wake up at 2 in the morning and get 3 hours of work done and then go back to sleep. So, for the past couple of months, I was doing that, waking up at 2 in the morning and going back to sleep at 5:30ish. I got so much work done, it was incredible. But that's kind of extreme for some people, but for me, I did that because I wanted to change. And then he said to just interrupt your patterns. If you're having difficulty trying to break a habit or trying to install a new habit, he said interrupt your patterns. That's all you have to do. You have a specific habit of living your life. Most people have a habit living unconsciously. So now he said, live it consciously, catch the habit, break the habit, interrupt the habit. He said, simply do an interruption. If you see yourself going into a specific habit that you're trying to change, he said interrupt the habit. The easiest way to interrupt a habit is to do a complete 360 spin. As crazy as it might sound, that is the truth of that matter. Ask any of your mentors or teachers or gurus or doctors or whatever. Do a complete 360 spin. You'll interrupt any pattern or habit you've inbred into yourself for a long time. Complete 360 spin. Remember that. Another pattern interrupt is lighting a candle and placing it behind you somewhere in a safe place, and allowing your entire back to experience the candle. Normally, if a candle's in front of you, you're looking at it with your eyes, but also your entire surface area of your body, your chest, your arms, is also experiencing that candle flame. So if you were to put that candle somewhere here and sit and turn your entire back to that candle flame, don't you think your entire back presence will feel or experience that candle flame? Because your body is a complete 360. I'll let that one sink in. That's called candle back. And take another way to work. If you really want to change things up within this next 3 to 5 days you have ahead of yourself, switch around things. Take a different way to work. And when you're going home, take the long way home. Take a different route home. Change things up radically, because as you're going through this rapid process, you have created new systems that need to be set into you. So by changing your pattern or interrupting your pattern, you're shifting your energy. So while it's about to settle, you want it to settle with what you're basically implanting into it now. So you're going to have a pattern interrupt. Ask any NLP practitioner. He will tell you the same thing. It's pattern interrupt. Interrupt your pattern. You're on a way to a new habit. But you have to interrupt that pattern 7 days. So from today onward, for the next 7 days, today is day 1. Do a complete pattern interrupt. Try the candle back. Even try as far as taking your opposite hand and drinking a glass of water. With your opposite hand, have a glass of water. Use your opposite hand and write something like, I'm very lucky. I am very lucky. I am very lucky. There's some other ways you can have a pattern interrupt, but the most basic and simplest is do a complete 360 spin. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this whole complete package, this program for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And go through the cycle one more time, because it's all about repetition. If you go through this cycle one more time, like immediately, tomorrow get back and do number 1 and do it again. You're going to pick out one element that you missed the first time, and that's the element or the area that you need help on. I guarantee you, try it. As you go through it the second time, the one element that you've missed is going to pop out. When you find out that element, attack it with everything you've got. You're going to solve any issue or problem you have. I guarantee you that. So, any questions? Leave them in the comments. I'll talk to you guys again later. Have a great night. Bye.